tests. And we're testing here high volume areas. Whereas the previous test, we were testing supply to the left. And this time we're testing high volume areas. What do we note? Well, we're in a downtrend. Get some buying at A, clear, which is the US Open, hence the high volume. Then we try to rally, it doesn't get anywhere. Then what happens here? You get a wacky 2-bar reversal or spring. Again, what does it matter? The label of this 2-bar reversal / spring. What's important is that we can recognize that buying has emerged. We would expect downside follow through from B, yet we reverse to close firm back above this support level. That's what's important. And then we begin to rally, round over, and we come back down. C clearly is effort versus result. This is a down bar pushing down with this volume. Then we have a narrower spread with higher volume. So we know all that extra volume must be buying. It has to be buying. In addition, we're holding this local level of support with this buying in the background and this reversal spring action in the background. D is the purpose of this chart. It's testing. We dip down and we test this area. This is very, very, very important behavior to recognize. So what is this testing? Well, A and these 2 bars here, we know they're supplied because sellers managed to drive it through support. Yes, buyers come back in to reverse and close firm, and we're holding support. But that's an awful lot of volume here on both bars. So they just need to make sure that there is no supply for markup. And this is what bar D does. It comes down, test into this area. Now this is uncanny. A lot of test bars, and I mean an awful lot of test bars, like to test the close of high volume bars. Usually, I can't give a percentage, but either the close or between the highs is where the market likes to test. And this is very, as I said, uncanny. When you do your own studies, you too will notice this price action behavior. Now, as D is coming down, we can see the volume from D is this, and the spread is this. But what's important is if you're watching this unfold live, on the way down, you may notice that the volume coming down may be this. Yet the rally back above produces this much volume. So most of the volume within bar D is actually buying related. Now that's an advanced use of volume. However, it's something I must make you aware of. Just to wrap up this simple yet effective chart, D is testing the supply from here and here before markup. Yet we know we have bullish case of effort versus result. Ergo, we know higher prices are on the cards. Very important information to recognize this test. Even if you don't trade the test, why is it important? Well, if you're in position, it tells you to hold on. We don't need to liquidate. And that's important information. It tells us that we can hold on for higher prices. And a natural place here would be the last swing high. We get a nice trade. Good. On to the next study.